lied. This is the final one of just the back and forth.
Yeah. Also, sorry, just to clarify, A Man Called Otto did not come out in 2024. I just watched it.
Yeah. 2022. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, who cares?
It's got Truman Hanks in it, so fucking.
It's got
I'm just gonna try and shit on that guy every episode, every chance I get in these different.
Be careful,
sections.
Sean. Tom Hanks could look at you very disapprovingly.
Oh yeah.
You could do that.
Then I'll just be like,
that was a bit crass, wasn't it?
You know,
that was
be
a bit
like, well,
crass.
you knew Harvey Weinstein, so I mean.
Zing zing.
Zing zing. Fucking hell. That's an overstep on my part, I'll admit.
So the last sort of back and forth was I watched the film Look Back, which is, oh my god, I really need to start doing this before I start the fucking thing. Bear with. Look Back. But basically it's an anime. And it's an adaptation of a manga that's written by the same guy as Chainsaw Man.
Oh fuck! I read that.
Yeah,
manga.
you've read it. I
gave it to me.
I
Yeah,
gave it to you. Yeah. Yeah. If you ever want to know who's the artist, the guy does Chainsaw Man and Look Back and Fire Punch and and Goodbye Miri. Like the mouths are always the same. It's always that.
Where he has this one expression he does so well.
So well.
Yeah.
And it's a really great expression.
But it's basically distress.
Yeah.
It's this kind of pain, distress, and it's very ugly to look at.
Yeah.
He's really good at like you know it when you see it.
Tatsuki Fujimoto. That's the guy who did Chainsaw Man. That's the guy who did the manga. Anyway, so this is the adaptation of it. I have to admit, when I first announced, I was kind of like what? Like, you've read the manga.
Yeah.
It's very short. You can read it in about 10, 15 minutes, I'd say. You could read the whole thing.
I think about half an hour.
Okay, half an hour.
To
really let it settle in,
absorb the manga, because otherwise you're just reading text boxes and then.
That's actually a good point, because actually what's so good about his mangas is like he's very good at the sort of negative spaces.
Yeah. He has shots.
He does, yeah. And
so I suppose it's very filmic.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, if you've ever I'll lend it to you once I get it back from another friend. But if you read Goodbye Miri, Goodbye Eri, that is all framed in 16:9.
Yes.
So it's very much like a film. Yeah. And it's fantastic, it's brilliant. Apart from like when he does like a single page spread and it's like a very big spread, and it's
I need to read that again.
But yeah, it's fantastic. And like he's very much a kind of like, he's a very cinematic drawer, and he always has been. I think that's what's made his mangas very popular. They stand out a lot. Like they have this feel and tone about them.
He also does like almost like being lonely in a crowded place.
Yes.
Or like the sonder of it all, almost.
Yeah.
You know, the kind of awareness that other people have their whole entire lives, but they're so disconnected from you in that way. Yeah. And like almost the isolation of being a person. It just feels like, and those are the kind of things of like, you know, very much finding your place in the world, whether it's people and stuff, not just finding your place, but, you know, being aware of your almost insignificance, I guess. It's hard to put. Being aware of, you know, this kind of sense of the melancholy almost of your life, or like almost feeling a bit lost at times, because it feels that way in Chainsaw Man. Felt that way.
It does actually, considering how action packed it is. There's so much
a lot
loneliness
of that,
in it.
Dende is so lonely.
There's a lot of loneliness.
You know what it is.
So
he focuses on the need for connection.
Yes,
and the difficulty in that.
Does.
Goodbye Eri,
Fire Punch
Look
as
Back, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. Fire Punch as well. He's constantly on fire. He can't. He physically cannot.
So it's this like, even if you're in a room full of friends, how isolated you can still be.
Yeah.
And that need for connection. Yeah. Or that lack of connection. That seems to be very much his thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And the way he gets that onto a page is fantastic.
Probably the use of negative space and isolating characters so much.
So he's an incredible storyboard artist, and so when we heard it was going to be made into a film, we were kind of both excited and also a bit like, this is one of his shorter mangas. So he's done like a bunch of these like short little one-offs.
Yes.
And this is one of them. It's very, very popular. This is like one of his most popular mangas. So like, you know, there's a little bit of apprehension because, you know, are they going to do it right? We had Uzumaki, which is Junji Ito's adaptation, come out this year, which was we'll go into it, we'll talk about it later, it was obviously an incredible letdown. A lot of people were very, very disappointed by that.
I mean,
and
you're trying to animate Junji Ito. What the fuck did you think was going to
Yeah.
happen? They had the budget for like one episode of it, and after that, they're like, we can't afford to animate.
And then they
this.
were picking up people with the mouse and just you've seen
just
it,
internet historian levels of animation. You know, I haven't seen it. But
I've seen clips.
Yeah, I've seen clips.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
So anyway, there's a lot of apprehension around it from the community. But anyway, so me and my wife went to see it, and can confirm it's an incredible adaptation. It's amazing, and I dare I say it. I mean, obviously, I'm a Westerner. Manga is not part of my DNA. It's not part of like my upbringing. Like, very much like, it's very rare that I see like Fiona say like I because she grew up with manga. So it's very rare that I see her go like, oh, I preferred the animated version, because for her it's all about like reading and getting.
Well, I think that's so cool as well. Your wife has really pulled you into that world, and like,
Because
a lot of people like manga. It's like, oh, it's Dragon Ball and Shonen, and it's like no manga like. Especially, I guess, over there, but it's like, it's just high, it's highbrow. For them as well. Like, manga artists are greatly respected. Manga, like, everyone reads it, all age ranges.
Everyone reads it.
It's again saying like, you like anime, and it's like, that's a very wide fucking term.
Huge.
We gotta stop treating anime. We gotta stop treating cartoons in general, animation, as like it's a child's
thing. Yeah, there are children cartoons and children anime, but to blanket it all as a kids thing,
that's an entire genre. It's ridiculous. Why is it graphic novels get a separate? Well, because they called them graphic novels.
Exactly.
Because they couldn't sell them as comics.
Yes.
So they had to call it a different name.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
to
need
make it more serious. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to apply that same instance
to manga as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like
manga and anime.
You know, you'd be
animation.
You'd be like on the bus and you see like old men reading manga in Taiwan.
Yeah.
And Japan, you know, because that's like it's their form of literature.
And it's so cool, like, because she's like introduced you so much more. Like, you read like fair bit of manga.
Yeah.
And read
like,
a lot of hentai, obviously.
I
like a real
of hentai.
Yeah, so that's really my only page. It's very cultured.
Oh
hentai.
yeah,
you have to understand.
It's called hentai.
Yeah,
and it's art.
Ooh woo. Oh, brilliant dialogue.
Oh, beautiful. So anyway, I mean, what I will say is that I think that this is, because when I saw Chainsaw Man, I was one of those people that was like, the manga's just so much better. Like the weight behind these scenes.
You say that, don't you? I need to see it.
Like the weight behind these scenes are so much better in the manga, and the feel, the tone, it wasn't translated very well. But I will say, like, look back, I think the anime is better than the manga. It captures. First of all, it captures his, like we've just talked about, that sense of loneliness. You know, just to go over the plot very briefly.
Reaching out,
to
connect in whatever way.
Yeah, just to go very quickly, the plot. Look Back is about a kid at school, and she is a manga artist. She draws comics for the school newspaper, and she's kind of a bit of a like mini celebrity in her class, and she keeps all of her mangas keep getting picked for the school. For the school paper, and then one day, the school paper comes out, and another artist has submitted, and it's like the most detailed, beautiful art you've ever seen, and she just has a complete crisis of faith. Like, oh my god, like I was good at this thing, and now this person is to a point or a level I could never even dream of. So anyway, she trains and trains and trains to become as good as this person, who never turns up to school as well. They never turn up to school. You never know who this person is. All we know is that they're always sick, that they never turn up to school. And she trains, and she loses like 2 years of her life. Basically, her whole school life is dedicated to drawing. She misses out on all social life, everything, just to become as good as this person. And by the end of it, her art has improved a fair bit.
But she's still not.
She's still decades,
again,
like
this
miles
is where talent
behind.
And skill.
Yeah.
Meet.
And
this other girl, she's just more talented.
She's
just got it. But the other girl, she's more talented and skilled, but like she just has the talent that the other girl, the main character doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just never going to have it in the same way.
Yeah, and so basically at that point, they're graduating to go into. They're going to university. No. It's high school. High school. We're about to go into high school, and at that point, she just goes, I choose not to keep going. I choose friendship. I choose a social life. I choose a normal life, and she just drops a pencil and just goes, "No, I'm done. I've tried. I can't do it." And then basically, she's at when the graduation. The teacher goes, "Would you mind just delivering this diploma to that girl who wrote the other comics?" And she's like, "Why do you want me to do it?" It's like, "Well, you both wrote for the paper. I think it'd be nice if you did it because like you kind of have this connection and like." You know, she can't come to school. She's very sick, and you know, like she needs. It'd be nice.
And and obviously because it's a manga, like there's no adults in the world. It's just
yes, it's just children at home,
high school children,
yeah.
children at home on their own. So
who just
there's no other adult. Yeah, there's no other adult here that I could ask to deliver it. So you have to do it.
Yeah. I'm far too busy adulting.
Yeah, and there's no other adults in existence. So
I've got an adult meeting at every hour of the day. Sorry, I can't be there for you as a parent. So anyway, she goes over, and she has this little moment. It's kind of like a toy cost, you know. Do I leave or do I stay? And she has this moment where she basically draws a little thing, and she slips it under this girl's desk. And on the way out, under a door, that's it.
Yeah.
And on the way out, this girl, again, a bit of a toy cost. She chooses to run out and call after her, and you get to meet the mysterious artist, who is just a normal girl, just like her, and who, ironically, actually really looks up to our main character.
She adores her.
She absolutely adores her. She was like, the reason I submitted to the paper because I saw your manga.
Because the main character, basically, she draws funny,
really well written
stories.
Yeah, she's really good at writing. Yeah.
And this other girl, the brilliant visual artist, in that way.
Yeah.
Really looks up to her, admire her. And it's really. Again, just like all his work, it's just fucking quietly heartbreaking. Like, it really makes your heart ache.
Oh,
like that guy really gets to me.
He grabs your heart and doesn't rip it. He just gently tugs at your heart,
pulls at it, and then he might tear it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that she really admired her. And it was like, it's your motivation. It was your work that encouraged me to submit. Because this girl, like you said, she's not sick or anything. She is terrified.
She's just
of the world. She's a complete social shut in, and she
can't leave the house.
Yeah, she's just really struggles with, you know, I don't even know what you call it. It's not even
just extreme social anxiety.
Is that even the right term?
There is a phobia of leaving the house. Yeah, so she might have that.
It could be a combination of all these things. Yeah, but it's really sweet, and it's this lovely thing where it's like, you know, where you want where this girl, you know, basically they form a friendship and relationship.
Yeah. They basically
sorry.
But so basically,
I'm talking about the manga now.
Well, everything happens in
everything.
Yeah. So it's basically everything that happens in the manga.
Yeah. But sorry. So they meet each other.
They meet each other, and then basically what happens is that she kind of slightly convinces her to get back into manga, and they team up, and through her writing and her visual style combined, they make a thing called a Shark Boy or something.
Something like that.
It's kind of a sort of like nod to Chainsaw Man. It's that kind of like shonen ridiculous jump kind of stuff. And anyway, they win a competition. They win this like competition. They win like the equivalent of maybe like $10,000. It's a lot of money, and they both split it.
So it's like 72 billion.
Yeah.
That money makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry. It's like ridiculous. That'll be 30,000 yen. Oh shit! Don't worry, it's £2.
It's £2.
Why have you got so much? Why don't you just like scale it down?
Yeah. Just take a few zeros off, man. Yeah. Just knock off a few zeros.
It's unnecessary to have this many zeros.
Yeah.
It's such a value. Anyway.
And so they do really well, and then again they come to this kind of point in their lives where they're about to go to university, and then there's another little toy and cost moment of like, basically our main character, she wants to just carry on. Basically, she wants to keep doing this comic, and the sick girl is like, I'm going to go to art school. And
but not sick girl, just to clarify. But
the other girl is like, I'm going to go to art school.
The isolated girl.
The isolated girl is, I want to go to art school because our friendship has kind of really brought me out of my shell. I now actually feel really confident because I've met you, and I'm actually going to put myself into education again because I feel like I missed out. And basically, we cannot talk any further than that because it's such a brutal twist. Like, there's a very dramatic.
I wouldn't say it's a twist.
It's not a twist, but a very, very big thing happens.
Something goes down, and it's absolutely heartbreaking.
It's incredibly heartbreaking. Because I think what amplifies it the most is that it's really what it really focuses on is this is a film about the manga industry, about the being overworked. Essentially, there's a lot of different themes into it, but it's like these little toy costs that you make in life, how they echo, how they ripple, but also like obsession with like work, like what it does to people. You know, like she's you choose like the. You know, she chooses to obsess over the working, then she chooses to be normal, then she kind of goes back into the obsession when then she sort of steps away. And
well, it's like choosing your obsession, or choosing a passion, or your craft, or choosing your connection with others, your social life, your human aspect. Well, not human, because that would then imply that craft and art isn't somehow human. But choosing like your passion or obsession, or choosing your social life and your connection with people, and how it's kind of, you go all in on one or the other. You struggle with that, and it's about them both kind of finding that balance with each other. Because I know when she gives up and throws a pen down, I think she still like mourns it. Doesn't
she does. She very much.
So when the other artist, the shut-in girl, kind of convinced her to pick it up again, it's because like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like she does kind of still want to do it.
She does,
but she's lost. She's lost faith, not passion. Especially again, it's like, I'm just not this good visualist, and that's fine because you bring something else entirely. Everyone has their. If you're passionate about something, you're probably good at it, but probably not. But if it's not in the way you think it is, it's probably in a different way. You know what I mean? Again, where it's like, I want to be a filmmaker, and then you turn out and it's like, I'm a terrible director. It's like, but maybe you're a really good lighter or gaffer. A lighter or gaffer, maybe you're a really good gaffer or writer, or you know,
exactly.
I mean, not for everyone, but do you know what I mean?
No, I get it absolutely.
I'm a terrible script writer, but I think I can do a game okay. You know.
But so there's that. That's like one of the big core elements of the manga and also the film, and then there's also the very sort of core element of kind of like. Well, I guess it is a bit like stoicism. Like, there are things in life outside of your control, and you can't. Even though you think maybe you can go back and change things. Maybe it's like what ifs. Like, if I had done something differently, but
you never would have done anything differently anyway.
Exactly, and it's very much like life is a series of toin cosses. Sometimes they come up heads, sometimes they come up tails.
Can I just say something as well? You have said toin costs every single time. Toin costs.
Toin toss.
Coin toss.
Coin toss. Coin toss.
I was just like, we know what he means, but after
scale issue.
Scale
issue.
But after like the sixth time, I was like, I have to address this.
Coin toss. A coin.
Top common better be coin toss.
Checks on the bank.
Top common better be toin cost.
Toin cost.
But
coin toss. Yes.
And it's not just the heartbreaking thing, but it's also dealing with that afterwards, like the. Not just the consequences, but the results. I'd say more than consequences.
Of obsession.
Where does that? Well, not just but like how
these
do you
choices?
These choices. Well, that's the thing. It's like, well, you've made all these choices to go in the right direction. Suddenly, something's happened that's taken that away, or diverted that, or changed that. And then it's like, well, you can choose to resent it, and hate it, and blame, and just. And not deal and not fight it, basically. It's another thing of like giving up when it's like, well, this happens and it fucked something over. You know, I didn't get the chance I was supposed to, or this didn't happen the way it was supposed to go. And it's like, well, if you give up at that point, you've accepted letting it go, and you're going to mourn that, just like she did when she put down her manga pens.
Yes, exactly.
You know, quietly mourned it because she gave up because she accepted defeat. Instead of like rising above it. But instead, it's about, it's like, so you can do this. And it's always going to be a part of your life. It's going to be a part of your life either way.
That's a good way of saying
it. Do you accept it and make it a part of your life, or do you accept defeat and try and keep it out of your life, which you inevitably can't?
Yes.
I'm going to use the word, Tom. You know what I'm going to say?
Stoicism.
I was going to say brutiful.
Oh, okay.
But no, you're right. Yes, you're right, and I think that is stoicism. What stoicism does to a T, absolutely. But I'd also say like this whole manga, its exploration of that, how it does it, is brutiful.
Yes,
because it's brutal, and it becomes very beautiful because of it. Not it becomes beautiful in spite of it. It's beautiful because of the brutality.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
That's what brutiful is. Copyright me, by the way. I made up that word.
Made up that word.
made up that word.
Yeah.
But
submit it to the dictionary. Fiona's going to submit her word to the
Are
dictionary.
you serious?
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I need to do it for her, actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Fiona's a ceremantic, finding romance in ceremony.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Ceremantic is like
Ceremantic, yeah.
You need to make a fucking game where you're like a wedding event organizer or something like that. Like ceremantic.
Ceremantic.
Yeah,
Yes,
like you're
exactly,
a ceremonial organizer and you have to kind of understand each ceremony and culture.
I'll tell you what, the main
Scale
character...
issue. Ignore all this, by the way. This
Scale
is
issue.
all copy.
Scale
Right.
issue.
Sorry, we got way off track.
Actually, like Vin Perfect Days, he's very ceremantic.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, he takes...
Because the ceremony of the routine itself.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, so to get back to look back, that's kind of like the gist of like the plot and the themes. To go into the actual movie side of it, the manga is already very, very good. Like it kind of stays with you, and it's for me it was a grower. I don't know about you, but it kind of like grew with me.
Yeah,
longer. And when I finished it, I was like, oh, okay. And then
I was very sad. I was very sad.
Yeah, same.
And then that Brutiful thing I find, but I was very sad at the end of it, and it became more beautiful as I processed and accepted it.
Yeah, I think what the film does fantastically is it because it's longer, and it's only 57 minutes. It's not even an hour long.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But it kind of
less than an hour. That's crazy.
I know, it's amazing.
Good. Again, it was just
brilliant.
Because again, it would be like, well, we need to turn this into an hour and a half or 2 hours. And it's like, no, this is
it. And also
this
like
is the content.
And I love that as well.
Imagine stretching that out.
That's what I was so happy they didn't betray the source material. They didn't go, oh, we're going to add these scenes. And no. They just give them more time to breathe. They allow them to properly, basically, as you're reading the manga, it gives you that space so well, but also knows when to cut scenes off. It doesn't linger on scenes too much. It's very, very well timed and directed. That's why its running time might seem weird at 57 minutes, but actually what it does is it allows you that same breathing space as the manga does, but it just tells the story in a much more concise but more kind of harmonious way.
Yeah.
And it allows you to get those feelings out as you're kind of watching the film, rather than you read it, you're done, and then it kind of comes afterwards. You kind of get it kind of like, because it's got.
Well, that was for me anyway.
Yeah, because it's
at least my feeling of it.
No, I was the same. It was a grower on me, but with this, because it's got like voice acting, it's got music, and kind of it can kind of well up those emotions a bit better. Because obviously you're reading it, it's like a silence, but it's got a bit of like, it's got a bit of music to it. It's got some good editing in it. And so it allows a bit more of a sort of like closed emotional experience, if that's the way to put it. But in terms of like as an animation, it's utterly beautiful. Like the animation, the color palette. Obviously, we've got his storyboard, which is already cinematic, but together on the big screen, animated with love and passion, so fluid. Animation is so fluid. The actors as well. It's exactly how you'd imagine it. The tone, the isolated girl, her slight breakiness in the voice, she's got that. The other girl's a bit more, like, they just sound exactly, they do it such justice. And therefore, I actually think it's not almost a nicer experience than reading the manga. They're both different. Yeah. They're both very, very different. But like when I watched it, I was like, fucking hell, that is like the manga on crack, you know what I mean? It's like elevated and given color, but colored like good color, and it flows, and it's so heartbreaking when it needs to be, as when you've read it. And it's so, and again, like I have to just praise the voice cast. Like they are just so fucking good in this. They are so good. They must be big fans of the manga, but like it is, they just fucking nail it. And like I remember by the end, like I was so teary, more than when I was reading the manga. I was like really welling up.
You always cry at Japanese anime.
I cry everything, man.
You always fucking cry in this one. It's not very stoic, is it, Tom?
No, yeah. One episode into 3N, I'm like, oh fucking hell.
I know, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just like, no, that's not true.
But like, I mean, also, I mean, maybe we'll go into this next year about why this meant a lot for me in terms of.
Was it after?
Yeah, I watched this after what happened. So the themes. It's all about like something happens and how do you accept it, and so obviously maybe it meant a bit more to me than a lot of people. But like I think other people will still get that emotional response from it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, everyone has that tragedy in their life. I mean,
exactly.
Everyone
has the tragedy.
If you reach our age and you haven't had that terrible thing, a terrible, or God bless you if it's more, you've lived a very comfortable life, and you should be very grateful for that. That's not resenting either. Like, I'm very happy for you. But nearly everyone's going to carry that weight. Everyone's got that terrible thing, which again, like we're saying, you know, you can either accept it and make it part of your life, you know, and help it build you towards something, help it make you not be a better person, but help you be a better self for yourself. Exactly. Or you can try and deny it, distance yourself from it, and inevitably, because it's still part of you, you can't stop that.
No, you know, exactly.
And suffer for it and mourn it.
Yeah.
So,
I think, like you said, I think most people will have something that they can relate to on this film.
Yeah.
And I think...
And what it means to have dreams.
And, like, guys, it's 57 minutes long. Like, just watch it. It's on Amazon now. You can rent it. You can buy it. It's on Amazon. It's 57 minutes. It's fantastic. And you know what? If you have the money to spare, go and get the manga as well. It's great. It's a great little... It's nice. It's like if you want to get into kind of like a bit more serious manga, like not just fucking Dragon Ball Z, you know, we love it.
Well, we were just saying about this discrepancy against manga, but this is if you want to read a manga piece that
this is a great, and this is a lovely like entry kind of
challenging piece.
It is, but it's a love, and like again, if you're looking for something a bit more stylistic, a bit more cinematic, and a bit more, like you said, a bit more serious, like it's a very good one to get into. To start off with. That was Look Back.
I just want to say, so it sounds... so, having talked about it now, would you reconsider if this is your film of the year, or if Poor Things is still your film of the year?
Oh, no, Perfect Days.
Perfect Days, excuse me.
I think Perfect Days is still my favourite film of the year, because it's more... this isn't like saying it's not comparing the two, but like Perfect Days is more of a film. It's more of a complete film. It's a story... It's a much more. It's a bigger. It's a more. It goes into lots of more deep, like bigger, like not bigger questions, but you know what I mean. Like it's a bit more expansive. This is very much like a contained sort of like little lightning in the bottle. Look back. Do you know what I mean? It's very much. I mean, I'd say it's almost on par with Perfect Days, but they're different.
Yeah, I got you. Okay,
but I would give. I mean, probably no surprise. I'd give it a 5 looks out of 5 backs. That's what I'd give it. Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. I fucking loved it.
Yeah,
I loved
sounds
it.
like it. Yeah, I would give the manga manga.
Yeah,
I would give the manga the same rating. It's 5 backs out of 5 looks.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Great.
Look back.
We should probably stop screaming at the end of these, but